Hello everybody, this is Dr. Connors. This is a short video on just how to get on and utilize our member site. So all of our information that we want our patients to know and to follow, including all our announcements, changes in Zoom calls, registration for Zoom calls, your binder reviews, your genetic reviews, everything is on this member site, so you have to be able to access it. So hopefully this will help answer some of the questions, especially for those that aren't quite as computer literate. When you start with us and we receive your paperwork back, receive your payment, and you're beginning care with us, we send you out the Rife. First, we send you out the cheek swabs and the genetic kit and such. We're probably already past that once you're watching this video. But then we send you access to the member site. And in your email, it'll look something like this. Now, I can only do a screenshot of my email, which is Gmail. So if you have Yahoo or some other email service, it may look something different. In Gmail, I have the separation of primary, social, promotions. Maybe your Gmail is set up even a little bit different than that. But this is what the email will come in your inbox as. Connors Clinic, get your exclusive access. Connors Clinic, we're so excited to share with this, and however long big your email allows, whatever text to be in there. But this is what it should look like. So once you sign up with us, once you start with us and we get going with you, then you'll receive this email. So start looking for that email so you can access the site. Now understand, it may go into your spam or promotions or whatever your email server calls junk mail. Maybe it's in something like that. So please look in there as well. And so you're searching around, you still can't find it. How do you search for an email that you're unable to find? Well, open up your email account that you're using to communicate with us. Now, a little caveat, make sure you're using the email. Some people have multiple email services. Make sure you're using the email that you are communicating with us with Angie or Aaron has sent you your forms, your DocuSigns, your FormStack signs, what email that we have been sending you information with. So if you have multiple email accounts, you need to look in that primary email. If you're a child of a parent that you're helping, you need to look in whosever email account that we are doing all the communication with, that we're sending the forms to, that we're sending the information emails to. Look at that email account. Open up the email account that you're using to communicate with us and look for that invitation that we sent. So remember, it may be in your spam, it may be in your promotion, or maybe in your junk mail. But if you still can't find it, then type in this statement: join our new patient support membership site. Type it in the search bar. You have a search bar. Every email server has a search bar so you can search for emails. You can type that in there and then you hit enter and it should come up. You should find that email. Find the search bar in your folder, type that in and hit enter, and then you'll look for that email. That join our new support member site email will show up. Click on that. So that's how you'd find an email. If it got lost in your junk folder, you can't find it. I don't think I ever got an invitation. When we started this membership site in April, everybody got an invitation. So make sure you just search for it. So it is usually back in April. So if you didn't start till May, it's going to be back then. Then you'll see this. You'll see Connors Clinic has given you access to Cancer membership site. This is the email that you'll see once you click on that. So you click on that, you'll see this. So pretty easy to understand. You just walk through the steps from here. First, you'll need to register. So if you have never registered, this is new, you haven't been on the membership site, click this button right here, register to view content. So click that in order to register. If you've already gone through the registration, well, then you don't need to click that. Just click on the you've been granted access and click on that. But let's say you haven't, this is new, you need to create a password. So follow the instructions to create a password. It says password must be at least 8 characters long and include a lower and upper case letters, a number, and a symbol. So create yourself a password and then type in that same password to confirm your password, and you're going to be ready to go. Just click Save Password, and it'll open up you into the member site, and this is what you're going to see on the home page. I just took a screenshot of the upper part of the home page. So you want to make yourself very familiar with the member site. There's a lot in there. Understand also that your password to the site is not known by us. So let's say you forget your password and you can't call us and ask us what your password is. You'll have to reset your password because we don't know what your password is. So you can change it if you forgot it by clicking the Forgot Password. Just like you log into any site or anything else you're doing, you cannot change the email. That is your fixed username. So you can't change that. Oh, I want to receive this to my other email. You can't change that. You'll need to contact us so we can change your fixed username. That is only set by us. But in the member site, that we want you to search through and become familiar with, because it gives us announcements. So we put announcements in there. So if something came up just a couple weeks ago, I had to cancel a Zoom call. So I put that announcement in there. Zoom makes us reset the Zoom ID number. So we have to get re-registered. You'll have to re-register for the Zoom links on a very regular basis. Now they're having us do that even more regular. It's just a way to protect everybody. So you'll see the announcements in there, and you'll see a top bar that has Rife, care instructions, resources, all information regarding the Zoom calls. And each one of these, many of these, have pull downs, have drop downs. So under care, it's binder reviews, labs, genetic reviews. So you want to become familiar with this. Look through this whole membership site. It's a full website, and there's a lot of information in there that is going to be very helpful to you. A lot of information, most of the information is not available on our regular website. It's not available to the public. So make sure you watch the videos in there, look at the information in there, look at any updates in there. We update this on a very regular basis, so this isn't something that I want you to look at and then you're done looking at, you never look at again, because any changes to anything that we're doing as far as patient care, any changes to how we're dealing with different issues, any announcements to anything that's going on in the clinic is done through there. We don't send out a mass email to an announcement to we're canceling tonight's Zoom call, for instance. It will be announced in the member site. So that will be just an expectation that we have of you to go to this as your first primary way to communicate with us. One of the first things that you're going to look at when you look at this and you're new to the clinic is you're going to want to get on the Zoom calls. So go to that upper right hand side, green, where it says Zoom calls. You'll click on that. You'll open up this page that says Zoom calls. You're going to want to register for the binder review Zoom. You're going to want to register for the genetic review Zoom. We can wait on that, actually. But you definitely want to register for the weekly Zooms. So see that red box on the bottom? It says new Zoom links. So this is new. We had to re-up all our Zoom links. Registration required. And then once you register for the Zoom call, if it's a recurring Zoom call, like Ann's Monday Zoom call at noon or my Zoom call every Wednesday at 4 Central Time, both of those, you'll get an email with the ID, not a new ID, the new ID that once you register, and then you'll be able to get into the Zoom call. So we can't make it any easier there because it's just Zoom's requirements. There is a video on this page too. If you're completely new to Zoom calls, now most people aren't, especially in the last couple of years, but if you're completely new to Zoom call, you can click on that video from Zoom Company, and they walk you through how to use Zoom. That'll help you a little bit. Another one of the first things you'll be looking at, because you do want to start using your Rife. So when you get your Rife machine, you want to know how to use it. That's the whole idea, right? So on the Rife page, you're going to have a Rife setup video, Rife troubleshooting guide, Rife tutorial videos. There's dozens of videos on this page. Really everything you need to know about Rife. So we want you to watch those so you really feel comfortable with using the Rife. So as soon as you get it, let's say it's a Saturday, you can get it going and you got it running right away. So it's pretty easy to use. For those who are using it, you know that it is fairly easy to use. But if you're new to it, it's confusing. So we have all these resources on the Rife resources page. Another one of the first things you're going to do is you're going to make sure that you get registered for the binder review. The binder review is when we go over your specific cancer binder, the 3-ring binder that we're sending. Now, some people have skipped this because it's like, okay, you can read and you don't need to go over this. You read it. But I suggest you don't. So we don't want you to make mistakes, buy supplements that you don't need, not get things you should get. And make sure you register for that. That's every Tuesday at 11 o'clock. And again, you just click this button to register for that under the binder reviews. So everything is on this site for you to be helped. We want this site to be your go-to. This is really what our purpose is, for you to be, feel like you're connected and you're communicated. We have 2 Zoom calls a week. We want you to be on and learn from other people's questions, even if you don't have questions. But you have to follow this procedure and get registered. That's what Zoom makes us do. Instead of trying to send out mass emails that people don't get and things, we try to just send out one email when you start with us to get on the site, and all the communication is through that. Hope this helps you and hope that you're blessed by everything that we're doing. I ask that you continue to pray for us. We will be praying for you. Thanks.